stop scrolling, because this is the kind of announcement that doesn't happen often. Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei have just appeared together and hinted at an upcoming secret that's already setting fans buzzing across multiple countries. And here's the most intriguing part. It's not just a standard collaboration tease. There are suggestions this project could include something deeply personal, designed to speak to the audience's emotions as much as to their love of storytelling. So, what exactly did they reveal? What did they carefully not say? And why does this feel bigger than a typical entertainment update? Let's break it down. Calmly, clearly, and with the details that matter. What made this moment noteworthy was not volume or spectacle, but timing and tone. Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei appeared together during what was introduced as a relaxed, informal, live interaction. No dramatic build-up, no sensational framing. They spoke calmly, exchanged light remarks, and shared small, ordinary moments that felt reassuring rather than performative. Then, almost imperceptibly, the atmosphere shifted. As the session progressed, viewers noticed a subtle change in focus. The conversation slowed. Their expressions grew more deliberate. Instead of rushing to an announcement, they paused, allowing silence to do some of the work. When the suggestion arose that there might be something more to share, it was not delivered as a headline, but as a mutual understanding between two collaborators who had reached a decision together. What followed was not a full disclosure, but a carefully chosen statement. There is an upcoming joint project, and it matters to them. That restraint is important. Rather than overwhelming the audience with details, they trusted viewers to sense the significance through tone alone. In a media environment dominated by excess explanation, this approach felt intentional. It positioned the audience not as consumers of gossip, but as witnesses to a professional moment, one that invites patience, reflection, and continued attention. At first glance, an announcement of a new collaboration may seem routine. Yet this one resonates differently, particularly with mature audiences, because it rests on credibility rather than novelty. Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei are not presented here as trending figures chasing attention, but as artists choosing timing and context with care. What sets this apart is the absence of urgency. There was no insistence that viewers react immediately, no attempt to define the project in narrow terms. Instead, the message suggested confidence that the work will speak for itself when the time comes. Additionally, their shared presence carries history. Audiences are already familiar with the rapport between them, built through past projects and consistent professionalism. That familiarity reduces skepticism. Viewers are more inclined to trust that this collaboration is purposeful rather than opportunistic. Another key factor is the language used. Words like meaningful and references to emotional investment signal a project driven by substance, not speed. For audiences aged 35 to 75, this matters. Many in this group seek narratives that reflect experience, restraint, and emotional authenticity rather than fleeting excitement. In essence, this announcement feels different because it treats anticipation as something to be respected, not exploited. One of the most sophisticated aspects of this announcement lies in what was deliberately left unsaid. No title was revealed. No release date was mentioned. There was no confirmation of format, scale, or even medium. This is not omission by accident. It is communication by design. By withholding specifics, Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei preserved flexibility. In creative industries, early overdefinition can limit interpretation and raise expectations prematurely. Instead, this approach allows the project to evolve without public pressure, while still maintaining audience interest. From the viewer's perspective, this restraint invites participation. Rather than being handed a finished narrative, audiences are encouraged to reflect, imagine, and discuss. This transforms passive viewership into thoughtful engagement, an especially effective approach with older audiences who value contemplation over constant stimulation. Importantly, the lack of detail also prevents misinterpretation. By not addressing personal relationships or making definitive claims, the announcement remains respectful, professional, and advertiser safe. In short, silence here functions as strategy. It protects the integrity of the project while ensuring the conversation continues organically without relying on controversy or exaggeration. The phrase personal elements naturally draws attention, but it is essential to approach it with balance. In a professional context, personal does not necessarily mean private, nor does it imply exposure. More often, it reflects emotional truth rather than autobiographical detail. One interpretation is thematic resonance. Artists often reach a stage where they wish to explore ideas that align with their lived understanding: resilience, responsibility, connection, or quiet forms of courage. These are themes that speak powerfully to audiences who have accumulated life experience. Another possibility is creative involvement. Personal elements may refer to a deeper level of input, choices in tone, pacing, or narrative emphasis that reflect what the artists themselves find meaningful at this stage of their careers. There is also the possibility of shared values. Projects can be personal because they align with principles such as respect, empathy, or social awareness, rather than because they recount personal events. What matters most is that the term suggests intention. It signals that this collaboration is not transactional, but considered. For many viewers, especially those beyond early adulthood, that sense of purpose is far more compelling than spectacle. Without speculating irresponsibly, it is reasonable to consider how this collaboration could distinguish itself through thoughtful, creative choices. One possibility is narrative structure. Stories that unfold across different life stages, allowing audiences to reflect on growth, change, and perspective. Another compelling direction is setting. A journey-based narrative, whether literal or metaphorical, offers room for reflection. Landscapes, transitions, and movement can mirror internal change, creating a richer emotional experience without relying on overt drama. There is also potential in pacing. Slower, character-driven storytelling has gained renewed appreciation among mature audiences who value nuance over constant action. Silence, dialogue, and subtle performance choices can be powerful when handled with confidence. Beyond the screen, companion content could deepen engagement. Reflective interviews, thematic discussions, or short features exploring the ideas behind the project rather than promotional spectacle. What unites these possibilities is restraint. Innovation does not require excess. Sometimes, the most memorable projects are those that trust the audience's intelligence and emotional literacy. What do you think this upcoming secret will turn out to be? A drama series, a film, or something more innovative like a story plus documentary format? Share your thoughts in the comments and tell us what kind of themes you'd like to see from Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei next. If you enjoyed this update, please subscribe to CN News, like this video, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next reveal. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care of yourselves and each other.